Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm just getting out the shower, obviously. I'm doing my pre-travel stuff. This vlog is gonna be a little travel vlog to small town Louisiana. I'm really recording this for the small town romance book girlies, cause you get it. I'm going to talk your ear off right now about my TBR for this vlog and for this weekend. I plan to do some crocheting in this vlog, maybe. Obviously, a ton of reading and riding outside. I'm gonna be recording my daily life at this small town. It's not gonna be anything grand. I know we do have a crawfish boil planned though. Can't wait, girl. I'm gonna get into my TBR for this weekend. This is my TBR for the rest of the month. I'm a little deranged. Just a little bit though, just a little bit. These four, I do want to read this weekend. I'm going to show you them real quick, yap a little bit about them. I'm still in the pre-packing stage, so I plan to finish reading these 3 books before we even leave the house. So we'll get into that later. New growth check. My hair gonna be down my back in a couple of years. I say that as if I don't cut my hair every chance I get. First on the docket, A Prayer for the Crown Child. This is a fairly short one. This may be the book that I read on the car ride there or back, because it's barely 200 pages long. It's the second book of what I think is a duology, and I'm already familiar with the world. I'm already familiar with the characters. I'm just ready to jump back into the story. It's gonna be a quick short read, literally probably gonna read it in one sitting. I must read it. Maybe the first book that I get through this weekend. Then I have On the Way to the Wedding by Julia Quinn. This is a Bridgerton book about Gregory. I'm not really sure who Gregory is, to be honest. Oh, first of all, the synopsis of the book says, unlike most men of his acquaintance, Gregory Bridgerton believes in true love. Love that. Girl, this seems so juicy. And y'all know I love the cutesy boy obsessed trope. Not obsessed as in you're deranged, sure. I'm scared, but obsessed as in he's obsessed with her. When you could giggle about him being obsessed with her, I love that. I love that. I need that in my life. This book is giving boy obsessed, and Mayona recommended this book. She said that this was her favorite Bridgerton book, and Gregory is very much so boy obsessed, and the Bridgerton men are just really insane. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna get to this book with some pancakes and coffee in a small town. Ooh, and I'm gonna be wearing some long jorts and cowboy boots. Ooh, I can't wait. Yeah, I'm gonna get to that for sure, even if this is a late night read, nighttime tea in bed with this book. Yeah. Then I have Body and Soul Food by Abby Collette. This is a little mystery book that I checked out a couple weeks ago. So it's gonna be due back. It's probably already due back and I just haven't earned it in. Girl, it's set in a cozy soul food cafe in the quaint coastal Pacific Northwest town of Timberlake. Somebody turns up murdered. The two of them are like, we gotta figure this out, girls. And from what I know about this book, it's a series. So this would be good to get into, I think. I'm hyped for this, I'm not gonna lie. This looks very, very good. And it looks like a quick read. Yeah. These 3 are definitely gonna be some quick, fun, enjoyable reads, I think. Hopefully. Let me not jinx myself and one of these books end up being terrible. And last but not least, I have what I call my background books. Whenever I have a book that's pretty thick and I know it's going to be slow paced and I know I'm going to require more brain power to read it, I call it my background book, because I'll read literally 3 other books in the span of reading this one book. So this is my background book for the weekend. Service Model by Adrian Tchaikovsky. This is a robot sci-fi about a robot that murders his owner. I'm hoping and praying that this book is going to be what I wanted Murderbot to be. I'm hoping and praying that that's what this book is going to be, because Murderbot disappointed me, but I love the vibe of it so much. I want a robot sci-fi book that's really, really good, and I'm hoping that this will be that. Somebody did say that they read this book last month and loved it. Somebody said that in my comments. So it's my turn, girly. These are my 4 books that I plan to read this weekend. I'm so excited for this TBR. First of all, this stack is so colorful and all of the books sound promising. Oh, what a pretty stack. And all of the books sound so promising. Hey.
Let me put my little bookmark in.
We're not even gonna get into that. Today's packing day. I'm gonna show you my haul. I'm going to pack up my clothes, and then tomorrow we're gonna clean up and retwist my hair. This is not a book I'm reading in this vlog, but I literally just started this book last night. And it's 1 o'clock right now. I'm so locked in. Okay, I'm finally at the Airbnb for the night, and I have a couple updates. In terms of reading, I read a whole nother book today, but I'm not going to talk about it because I already read it and it's at the house. But I am now 60% through Uprooted by Naomi Novik. I'm on page 268, and I'm halfway through the first book on my TBR. I'm going to finish this book tonight, and we're going to debrief about it probably in the morning after my breakfast and morning coffee. Just being real with you, it's like 10:30 right now. I can't. And in terms of crochet project, I've done 1 granny square. That's an example of granny square for what I want to do for the entire tote bag. It's so cute. I need to do 13 more. I have all of my yarn in my bag. And all of my other books that I plan on reading during this trip. I got every single one of my books on audio for the week so that I can crochet while listening to them and enjoy my actual physical books when I'm doing my nighttime tea, etc., etc. I'm just getting out the shower. Everyone's in bed right now, so I thought right now would be the perfect time to talk to you guys about the 2 books that I'm currently reading. A Prayer for the Crown Child. This is book 2 to the Monk and Robot series by Becky Chambers. And it's just a fun, cutesy, whimsical little read, similar to the first book. Every now and then you get a really good quote. So far, my favorite quote has been on page 5. If you're focused on moving from sign to sign, there's no opportunity for happy accidents. But I suppose I've really had a clear destination in my mind before now. In the wild, I simply go places. Uprooted by Naomi Novik. I've been reading this one for a couple days now. Now, to be fair, I have read like 6 books in the span of reading this one book, so I could have just locked in and finished reading this book. It's not the book's fault. This is a book following a girl named Agnieszka, who ends up being selected by the town's wizard to go stay at his tower for the next 10 years, because every 10 years the wizard chooses a new girl to come stay in his tower, and apparently each girl has something very unique about her. They call the wizard the dragon, but it's literally a regular man that's a wizard. So, but anyway, they call him the dragon, and everybody in the village thinks that the dragon is going to take Agnieszka's best friend
Kasia, but he doesn't. It's about this weird, funky magic that they have, and it's literally like fairy tale-esque magic where they're casting spells, and there's even an enchanted evil forest that they call the Wood that is trying to overtake humanity in this book, and the magic fights against the forest. I may read a few more chapters of this tonight. I don't know yet because we got in pretty late, so I may just finish a Song for the Wild Bill, call it a night. I did try to get the audiobook for this one, but I listened to a couple chapters and I didn't like it, so I was like, I'm gonna have to read it physically, girl. I'm gonna have to see it through. On my Libby, I got the other 3 books on this weekend's TBR on audio, so you better believe I'm gonna be trying to listen to some of those audiobooks and get some of my crochet project done. That bed was too good. I'm about to sit and read for a second. I think I'm gonna read a little bit more of this before starting my next book off my stack. Hi guys, it's later on tonight now. I haven't vlogged at all again today, because not gonna lie, today was another like family day. Spent the whole day eating and sleeping. I'm not even gonna hold you up. Like I did, however, listen to some of my audiobook when I was taking my nap today, because I realized that when I listen to an audiobook and I fall asleep, my dream is actually ends up being whatever the audiobook is reading to me. I end up dreaming my imagination for books because I do imagine when I'm reading. Anyway, I was saying that about the audiobook because I did listen to a good chunk of the audiobook for Body and Soul Food. I think I'm 88 pages into this book now, and I'm really enjoying this. This is like a cozy mystery set in this bookstore slash cafe in the Pacific Northwest. It's such a good summery vibes, but also like Agatha Christie, Murder on the Orient Express vibes. I'm eating it up. And that's also my crochet audiobook, which we're going to do a crochet update as well right now. Right now, what I'm about to do is, I've been dying to get into the Bridgerton series, and this book is Gregory's book. And it has the juiciest plot. According to the synopsis, it has a very juicy plot. I'm considering starting this one tonight, and I'm also in a romance mood. Girls, if anybody have a good childhood friends to lovers book recommendation, let me know. I'm hard up fiending for one right now. Like, it's an itch I have, bro, and it comes back every other month. And it's this itch to read a childhood friends to lovers book. We're starting this on the road home. I think that's the vibe right now. I'm not gonna lie, because I'm in such a romance mood. I just want to be giggling right now, girls. Like, seriously. Tomorrow's plan It's beach day. In the morning, we're going to have a little beach day that I'm definitely going to try to vlog for you. Don't you worry. I'm going to come home, maybe take a nap, maybe eat a little bit of food. Knowing me, probably take that nap. And then have a crawfish boil before getting on the road to go home. So we're going to wake up. We're probably going to have a light breakfast tomorrow. Then we're going to go to the beach, come home, take a nap, have a little crawfish boil, and then get on the road home. Crochet updates though, because this is like the first day of doing this project that I'm like, okay, I made so much progress today. Today I decided that I am going to work on the centers of my project, because to be honest, with this African flower stitch, that's kind of the most difficult part of the whole project, but also at the same time the most fun part. But specifically the very, very middle of it, this white circle, is tedious. I keep forgetting how to do it, so I was like, I'm just gonna make them all in a row right now, come back later and do the other parts of the granny square. So I ended up making all 14 of the internal circles. I made all 14 of them, so now all I'm doing is building the flower off of them, and I'm going to come back and make the flowers squares. 8 circles, 2 completed squares, and I'm currently working on my 4 flower petals, and in total 14. Yeah, I'm going to see you in the morning for beach day.
They got alligators in there, so.
What do you?
This water's so good.
Okay, I'm out the shower now, and I got on my outfit for today. This is like my favorite type of outfit. Saggy pants and a cutesy like form-fitted shirt. Oh, and I also got on my cowboy boot, because I love looking like I'm from the South. And I'm letting my hair dry right now. But we preparing for the crawfish boil. I'm going to show you all the stuff that we got. Back home now. So this vlog is coming to an end. I had an amazing time, but I'm so happy to be home. And to be honest, it's like 6 o'clock and I'm about to go to sleep and decompress from this trip. But I'm here to end off this vlog and here to do like a final wrap up of everything that I read this weekend. Everything I read and started reading. I started the first chapter or 2 of Service Model by Adrian Tchaikovsky. Gonna be reading some more of that. And then I also started reading 2 other books and completed 2 books. I'm halfway through these 2 books. Body and Soul Food by Abby Collette and On the Way to the Wedding by Julia Quinn. Starting off with this one. This is the book that I'm like reading most religiously right now, and I'm probably gonna finish tonight because it is so good. This is my first Julia Quinn. I read Queen Charlotte, but that book to me is written more by Shonda Rhimes than Julia Quinn. So this is my first official Julia Quinn. And I'm like this close to ordering the entire Bridgerton box set because it's good. It's so good. It's so good. I'm gonna probably finish this one tonight. This is the 8th book of the Bridgerton series. I haven't read any of the Bridgerton books outside of Queen Charlotte, but that one is like the prequel. So I'm gonna have to read the other 7 because this book is so good to me. This is Gregory's story. And it's about him and this woman named Lucinda. Gregory believes that he's in love with Lucinda's best friend, and Lucinda just wants her best friend to marry anybody other than the guy that she's in love with. So she's like trying to help Gregory win her best friend over, and it obviously doesn't work because he falls in love with Lucinda and Lucy falls in love with him, and it's too good, and I'm eating it up and I'm giggling and kicking my feet. The Bridgerton men are literally insane, down bad, boy obsessed, and that's why I love them. That's exactly why I love them. So devouring this book, and I'm probably gonna finish it tonight because I'm 200 pages into it now. Body and Soul Food, I'm also about 50% through. This is also my crochet audiobook right now. I'm gonna do a lot of crocheting tomorrow, so I may end up finishing this book tomorrow. This is a cozy mystery book about these 2 twins who are foster kids solving this mystery of their friend's death. They own this bookstore and soul food restaurant, and they're trying to get ready for their grand opening, and their friend randomly drops dead on a train ride with them. Kind of set on the train and also set in this like really cozy, quaint soul food restaurant and bookstore in the Pacific Northwest. So it's also very much shows some summery vibes going on in this book. I'm having a good time with this one. I love how it's a murder mystery, kind of a book about grief also, and also a book about foster system and these kids trying to find their biological mother, things like that. It's so good so far. And it's also, like I said, cozy. I'm not stressed out or spooked by anything that I'm reading, which I like. Finished reading these 2 books during this trip. A Prayer for the Crown Shy and Uprooted by Naomi Novik. Oh, A Prayer for the Crown Shy by Becky Chambers and Uprooted by Naomi Novik. Both of these books, I don't know how I feel. This one, I don't think I really liked. I really enjoy A Psalm for the Wild Build, but this one just fell short to me as a sequel because of how good that book was. This one I definitely liked a little bit more than that one, but this one is not a new favorite for me. It wasn't fantastic, outstanding, I'm gonna be gushing about it, but it also wasn't bad. It was just a good, fun time. I had a good reading weekend. Probably gonna finish these 2 books in the next 2 days. Get a little bit deeper into Service Model by Adrian Tchaikovsky so that I can hop into my actual stack for this week, which I'll show you. This is kind of my end of May stack. These are the rest of the books that I plan to read this month. The Long Way Home to a Small Angry Planet by Becky Chambers. The Book of Tea, which is a around the world pick for Japan, I believe, by Kakuzo Okakura. Stunning cover and very short. Captured by Beverly Jenkins and Dungeon Crawler Carl. I don't think I'm gonna finish this one before May ends. That's not really my goal, but I definitely want to start it before May ends. That's my end of month TBR. That's a little unhinged and insane because we have about a week and a half left of May, but I've never pretended to not be delusional. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed this like mini cozy travel vlog, reading vlog, crochet vlog. I had an amazing weekend with you, and I'll see you in my next video very soon. Bye.